En Lugo no es complicated. This
Yeah.
picture in Indiana is complicated. Dice, right, no, the GPS es esto es rey, no es rey, es de,
And you would know this is your work. You are driving
yes.
right now. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, we have a roundabout or a traffic circle in Indiana, and we're going to read about them today in a newspaper article. And then we're going to talk about quotation marks and how we use those. ¿Cómo se llaman en español?
Qué ricos.
Ricos. Cuando una persona habla. O las palabras de una persona desde una entrevista. And then we will describe connections between events.
Cotización. No me parece que hablara de cotización.
Let's see. Did you Google Translate it?
Sí, yes. Cotización.
Yeah, cotización.
Pero cotización es cuando yo por lo menos necesito un seguro de auto y me dan una cotización de cuánto me puede costar. ¿Es de eso que están hablando?
Pienso que no. Es cuando una persona, no, quotation es como precio.
Ajá, es diferente.
It is different. So we use comillas.
Lo que dice,
alguien,
dice. Okay.
Good. Very good. So, no hay diálogo en el artículo que vamos a leer hoy, pero sí había entrevistas y entonces las palabras de la persona tiene comillas.
Okay.
Alrighty, so let's take a look at this picture.
Oh.
I know. Oh no, this is an accident. And here we have a pedestrian. That's someone who is walking.
Okay.
And what do you see here? Do you see an accident with two cars, or do you see an accident with a car and a pedestrian?
The accident in the one car, one pedestrian.
Yeah. And who is injured, the pedestrian or the driver?
Pedestrian.
Yeah. Injured, hurt is another way to say injured. Is there any damage?
¿Qué significa la palabra injured?
Hurt, como, let's see. Herido.
Okay.
Which is a lot like, yeah, hurt.
Okay.
They mean the same thing.
Porque los abogados hacen mucha publicidad y colocan injury, pero yo digo, lo usan en diferentes aspectos porque es lo mismo.
Yes, yeah. So somebody needs a lawyer here, don't they? Probably. That's too bad. Is there any damage to the car, Johanna, that you can see?
Yes.
Yeah. She must have hit him hard. Woo. Okay, wow. I don't want to look at this picture anymore.
No, it's good for me.
I know. We don't want those vibrations, do we? Okay. So let's look at a little bit of vocabulary. And here are some examples.
Traffic circle.
So here, this is called a traffic circle. In Indiana, we call them roundabout. So if you are driving in Indiana and someone says roundabout, it's a traffic circle. So it says the cars need to slow down before the traffic circle. Now you try, Johanna.
The car need to slow down before the traffic circle.
Good. Number 2, there are a lot of cars on the highway during rush hour. What hours are rush hour usually?
Maybe 5 p.m., 9 a.m.
And why? Why is it rush hour?
Or people for the job, for the school.
Yeah, exactly. Good. All right, can you read number 2?
One moment. There are a lot of cars on the highway during rush hours.
Yeah, very good. All right, number 3. There are no stores on the street because it's in a residential area.
Oh, okay.
So what do you see in this picture?
A house.
Yeah. And in this word residential, you see the word resident, which means someone who lives in a home or a neighborhood. So this area is residential and it's not commercial. So we don't have stores. Repeat after me, residential.
Residential.
Perfect. Can you read number 3?
One moment. There are no stores on these streets because it's in a residential area.
Good. Now remember to say the S's at the end of the word. Stores.
Stores.
Very good. Very good. It's plural. It's important to hear that S. Number 4, we have, a car hit a tree. And in this word, hit is obviously chocar,
O
right?
chocar. Pero puede ser hit, puede ser golpe también, ¿no?
Yes, that would be con persona. This would be with my hand. But if it's a car, the translation is chocar. But in English, hit, a person hit a car. They're both the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you read number 4?
Okay. A car hit a tree.
Very good. All right, number 4, the traffic creates a lot of pollution in the city. Oh, now you try.
The traffic creates a lot of pollution in the city.
Yeah. Let's try this word one more time. Creates.
Create.
Perfect. And number 6, she is surprised that her friends are having a party for her.
She is surprised that her friends are having a party for them. Her.
And then the last one, the air is unhealthy and it's hard to breathe.
The air is ¿Cuál es la palabra? ¿Cómo se pronuncia?
Unhealthy.
Unhealthy. The air is unhealthy and it's hard to breathe. Breathe. Okay, I remember.
That always gets us. Okay. Great job. Any questions about any of these words?
No.
Okay. All right, so let's look at our newspaper article that we're going to read today. And here it is. But before we read, let's notice some things at the top. Here we have the name of the newspaper, the Springdale News. Then we have a photo of the topic of our article. And looks like we're going to be learning about a traffic circle.
Okay.
And then here is the headline. Es como título.
Okay.
But in a newspaper, they call it the headline. And This says fewer road accidents with new traffic circle. So dime, fewer, is that más o menos?
Menos.
Yes. So fewer road accidents with a new traffic circle. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Good thing.
Very good thing. Great job. So now we are going to go to the next page and we're going to listen. We're going to listen to it and you can read along, follow along. And then we're going to answer some questions, okay? Here we go.
The Springdale News. Fewer road accidents with new traffic circle by Lee Mark. January 5th, 2020, 9 a.m. The traffic circle in Springdale is a success. In December of 2018, the town built a traffic circle at the intersection of Lincoln Street and Pine Avenue. Before that, there were stop signs at each corner. In 2018, there were 12 road accidents. In 2019, there were only 2. Robert McPhee is a driving instructor in Springdale. He is not surprised. In the past, the drivers didn't always see the stop sign. They continued driving and sometimes they hit other cars. Now, drivers see the traffic circle in front of them and slow down. Maria Ortiz lives near the traffic circle. 2 years ago, I saw an accident at the intersection. A driver didn't stop at the stop sign and hit a pedestrian, she said. That can't happen today. The traffic circle made the intersection safer. Traffic circles also create less pollution. When cars stop at intersections, there's a lot of pollution in the air, says McPhee. Where there's a traffic circle, the cars don't stop. Traffic circles aren't a good solution in places with heavy traffic, like on highways. But on smaller roads in residential areas, they are a great way to keep drivers and pedestrians safe. And they keep the air cleaner too. The town of Springdale plans to build 2 more traffic circles next year.
Yeah. So now we're just going to talk about this paragraph from line number 5 to 14. So we're going to zoom in here and answer some questions. So number 1, when did Springdale build a traffic circle? Can you find that information in the beginning?
No entiendo la pregunta.
¿Cuándo construyó la ciudad de Springdale un traffic circle?
2019.
Okay, I see 2019 here. Says in 2019 there were only 2. I think they're talking about accidents here. Let's listen to the first couple lines one more time, okay? Just the beginning.
The Springdale News. Fewer road accidents with new traffic circle by Lee Mark. January 5th, 2020, 9 a.m. The traffic circle in Springdale is a success. In December of 2018, the town built a traffic circle at the intersection of Lincoln Street and Pine Avenue. Before that, there were stop signs at each corner. In 2018, there were 12 road accidents. In 2019, there were only 2. Robert McPhee is a driving instructor in Springdale. He is not surprised. In the past, the drivers didn't always see the stop sign. They continued driving and sometimes they hit other cars. Now, drivers see the traffic circle in front of them and slow down.
Okay.
January 5, 2020.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So when did Springdale build a traffic circle? Can you find the word build in the
No.
article or something like it?
Okay. In 2020?
Well, not Springdale or not Jeffersonville. Here it says in December
Okay.
2018.
Okay.
Oh, I see. That's when it was written. So January 5th, 2020, el artículo fue escrito. So here.
Okay.
Yeah. So they built the traffic circle in December of 2018. Now let's go to the next sentence. What was at each corner before they built it? So I want you to look for this key word. Busca la palabra corner en el primero párrafo.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, there were stone signs, a corner.
Yeah, at each corner. Very good.
And stop sign.
So they had a stop sign at the corners in the past. But there was a problem with that. There were a lot of accidents because of these stop signs. So number 3, how many accidents were there in 2018?
12.
12. And then they built the traffic circle. And in 2019, how many accidents?
2.
2. Very good. There it is right there. So why, and now we have to think. So with this information, why does the writer think that the traffic circle is a success?
Repeat.
Why does the writer of the article, the author, think the traffic circle is a success? ¿Por qué?
Now is slow the different accident.
Right, exactly. There
are
are
all
less
people
accidents.
all people no stop in the stop sign. Now I need driving slowly for the traffic circle.
Perfect. Exactly, Johanna. Yes. So this, another way to say what you said is there were fewer accidents after the city built the traffic circle, and it made the intersection safer because now they had to slow down, like you said. Very good. Excellent. All right, let's keep reading. Here. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the comillas.
Okay.
And in a newspaper article, like I said before, it no es diálogo, pero las palabras de las personas son desde una entrevista. And they pick people to interview for specific reasons. So Robert McPhee had an interview, okay? The writer or the author, Lee Mark, decided to interview Robert McPhee. Yeah, but why? Why did Robert McPhee get the interview? Why not Claire Coppage? Why did Robert McPhee have an interview? Is it because he is a driving instructor? Or he had an accident at the intersection?
No.
Or
driver instruction.
Yeah. And in this activity, we're actually going to choose 2 correct answers. So that would mean he is an expert on road and road accidents. That's his job as a driving instructor. Good. And what information do we learn from him? So here is the section, Robert McPhee. I'll read it out loud again. Robert McPhee is a driving instructor in Springdale. he is not surprised. In the past, the drivers didn't always see the stop sign. They continued driving and sometimes they hit other cars. Now drivers see the traffic circle in front of them and slow down.
They slow down.
Yeah.
It's easier for driver to see traffic circle and slow down.
Mhm. And then later on, the writer quotes him again and says, traffic circles also create less pollution. When cars stop at intersections, there's a lot of pollution in the air, says McPhee. So which one of B or C is correct?
C, traffic circle create less pollution.
So traffic circles create more pollution?
Yes.
All right, number 3. Why did the newspaper quote Maria Ortiz? So here's another interview that they did. I'll read that out loud to you. Maria Ortiz lives near the traffic circle. 2 years ago, I saw an accident at the intersection. A driver didn't stop at the stop sign and hit a pedestrian, she said. That can't happen today. The traffic circle made the intersection safer. So why did the newspaper quote Maria Ortiz?
A, she lives near the traffic circle.
Mm-hmm. ¿Y qué más? B or C?
B, maybe.
Yeah, she saw an accident, it says it right here. 2 years ago, I saw an accident at the intersection. Yeah. And then what other information do we learn from her? The intersection was safer.
A,
Stop signs.
A,
So fue más seguro con the stop signs?
no,
Oh, okay.
no. B
Yeah, she said
and C.
Yes. So 2 years ago, she saw a driver hit a pedestrian. And then she says, now the traffic circle made the intersection safer. So that's what C says.
Hit at her is similar.
Hit es como chocar.
And hurt?
And hurt es herido.
Okay.
They sound very similar. They do. Beginning and end sound, but the middle is different.
Okay.
All right, let's check it here. You did a great job. Woo-hoo.
Oh.
So let's look at this one. You said that Robert McPhee told us that traffic circles create more pollution, but it's the stop signs that create more pollution. Cuando los carros se paran, más polución. Is pollución a word? Did I just make
Contaminación.
Yes, contaminación.
Contaminación.
Yeah. So it is, let's see if we can correct.
Pero no estoy entendiendo allí qué dice. Que dice que cuando los carros se paran, producen más contaminación.
Yes. El tiempo que pasa mientras están parados, más contaminación. Pero cuando no necesitan pararse mucho, menos contaminación.
Pero no se tienen que parar los carros en traffic circle, se tienen que parar.
Un poquito, pero si no hay nadie que está viniendo, no necesitan pararse.
Okay.
Es menos, es menos. Yeah. Good. Alrighty. Great job, Johanna. Okay, now these are harder. We did this lesson yesterday. We have to really read the question, okay? So, we just talked about this. What is the problem when cars stop at the stop signs? Cuando sí se paran. ¿Cuál es el problema?
Create pollution.
Yeah, it creates pollution. Excellent.
Create.
And here it is in the article. When we come back to the classroom and we have our highlighters and our paper and you're answering questions, it is a very good strategy to highlight the answer in the story. And let's see, I was going to do something else. And I like to, well, let me just draw it. I like to make a little note like this.
Oh, okay.
Question number 1. I found it in the story here. Do you ever do this when you were studying in college? Did you highlight when you were studying?
Yes.
It's a good strategy for taking notes and remembering.
I use this 1, 2, 3 question.
Nice. You have to. There's a lot of information for your kind of studying for a lawyer. Okay, number 2.
Now it's different language.
Yes, but you can use the same strategy.
Yeah.
You can use the same studying.
I feel happy now, understand more before.
You're doing great.
Yes.
I'm gonna quit speaking Spanish with you, Johanna, because I know you can understand me. You're doing great. Okay, number 2. Why don't cities build traffic circles where there are highways?
The traffic circle aren't a good solution in play with heavy traffic.
Like on highways, exactly. Ding.
Yeah.
We'll put our little 2 here. So if the teacher ever tells you, no, that's not right, you can say, oh, yes, it is. I found it. I found it right here in the article, in the text. Here's my evidence, right?
Yes.
Okay, number 3. What does Springdale plan to do? I want you to look for that word plan.
No, look now. I remember she said the construction for two more.
Exactly. You have a good memory. And there it is. It's the last sentence.
Okay.
2 more. Good
2 more.
memory.
Next year.
Perfect. Good. And then number 4, why are traffic circles a good solution for residential areas?
On a small road in residence area, they are a great way to keep driver and pedestrians safe.
Very good. Perfect. Do you have any other questions about the words in this article?
No.
Yeah. Would you like to read it to me?
Okay. Fever road accident with new traffic circle. B. Lee-Mark, January 5, 2020, 9 o'clock a.m. The traffic circle in Spray is Sussex. In December of 2018, the town built a traffic circle at the intersection of Lincoln Street and Pine Avenue. Before that, there were stop signs at a corner. In 2018, there were 12 road accidents. In 2019, there were only 2. Robert Murphy is a driving intrusion in Springdale. He is not surprised. In the past, the driver did always see the stop sign. They continue driving and sometimes they hit other cars. Now, drivers see the traffic circle in the front of.
Sorry. I wanted to get those off of there for you. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Here we go.
Now, drivers see the traffic circle in the front of them and slow down. Maria Ortiz living near the traffic circle. 2 years ago, I say an accident at the intersection. A driver did stop at the stop sign and hit a pedestrian. She said, that can't happen today. The traffic circle made the intersection safer. Traffic circle also create less pollution. When cars stop at intersection, there's a lot of pollution in the air, say McPhee. Where there's a traffic circle, the car don't stop. Traffic circle aren't a good solution in place with heavy traffic, like on highway. But on a smaller road in residential area, they are a great way to keep driver and pedestrians safe. And they keep the air cleaner too. The town of Springdale plan to build 2 more traffic circles next year.
Nice job. Excellent. I was listening and I made a list of words I want to pronounce with you, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to write them and then we're going to pronounce.
Yo tengo problemas con estas abreviaciones cuando tienen el no, bien sea is, dick. Tengo problemas con esa pronunciación.
¿Cuál?
Todas las que cuando le colocas el negativo,
Like
como dick, is, todas, me confunde esa pronunciación.
Good, I'll put that one on here too. We can talk about it. Okay. All right. So repeat after me. Buy.
Buy.
Now, parece como comprar. I buy groceries at the grocery store, pero no tiene U, solo es B-Y y significa por Lee Mark.
Pero se pronuncia igual.
Yes. Okay, the next one, success.
Repeat.
Success.
Success. Okay. Success.
The next one, instructor.
Instructor.
Perfect. Didn't.
Dirix.
And then here's the other one. We'll do this one now. Aren't.
Orange.
Sometimes you might hear it's pronounced aren't.
Yes.
Aren't. They're both okay.
Orange. Okay. Y si es el is.
Oh, the
R is.
Here, I'll show you that one. This one isn't.
Isn't. Orange. Isn't.
So
Okay.
mostly it's como la palabra que viene antes, y entonces nt. NH. Nt. Yes.
Orange. Isn't. Dirix. Okay.
All right, the next one, them.
Them.
Con M al final.
Them.
Mhm.
Them.
Good.
Them.
So this is the word air.
Air.
Yeah, kind of like my name, Claire. Air.
Okay.
Now this word sí tiene O-A, pero solo tiene el sonido de O. So,
Rope.
road. Yeah. Usualmente cuando hay dos vocales, solo oímos la primera.
Ok, interesante eso.
Y es el nombre del vocal. So,
Okay. De la primera, como la pronunciación de la primera.
Usualmente. Okay. This is the word lives, con S al final, lives.
Live. You repeat.
Lives.
Lives.
Yes. Es más o menos como Z.
Okay. Okay.
Saw.
Saw.
Saw. This is vi. Yo vi.
En el pasado.
Mhm. The next word, less. Less.
Less.
Oh, good. Sorry, I didn't hear you. This one, pollution.
Pollution.
Perfect. And places.
Places.
Singular is place, plural, places.
Place.
Good. Any other questions?
No, it's good.
Good. Nice job. You sound great. All righty. Let's talk about the verb keep. I believe that this word in Spanish is como quedarse o mantenerse. Yeah. You tell me. Let's look at these examples. So here's the beginning of the sentence. We're going to match it with the end of the sentence. So here's an example up here. For example, traffic circles help keep people safe. They also help keep the air cleaner. So would you use, if you were going to translate the sentence, would you say quedarse o mantenerse? La gente segura.
Igual, porque puede decir los círculos de tráfico ayudan a que las personas estén a salvo o se mantengan a salvo.
Okay, cool. So that's what we mean when we say keep. Keep. So let's talk about these. A refrigerator keeps what? Your food
Your
cold.
food cold. Your food cold.
There it is right there. All right, you keep going. Do number 2.
An umbrella keep you dry in the rain. Leave your food in the oven to keep it hot. Do housework. What is the housework?
Housework is cleaning.
Okay. Your apartment clean. Seat belt in car help keep people safe.
Good. Nice job. All right, continue, and you can use the word at the top to fill in to make sense. So number 1, he should put the milk in the refrigerator to keep it
Cold.
Good. Try number 2.
The owner should brief the door in the house before around 2. Clean.
To keep it clean?
Clean, maybe.
Sure. Or dry.
Ah.
But if it's raining, the dog can stay dry in the house.
Okay.
And clean too. You're not wrong. But notice how we use it. So keep it dry. Keep it cold.
Okay.
Number 3.
You should put in the soup to hot. Keep it hot.
You got it.
Oh, they should be close to. Keep it clean. No, what is it?
Well, to keep his hands clean.
Okay.
But true. And then this is the word clean con N al final.
Clean.
And then one more.
You should time to keep it safe.
Good job. Excellent. All righty, let's play a little game. You did a great job, Johanna.
Okay.
I'm going to play 4 in a row. So will you read the question and the answer?
What will keep you dry in the stove? Whether a monster, maybe.
Okay. I don't know.
No entiendo la pregunta.
So what will keep you dry? ¿Qué puede quedarse seca en una tormenta?
Okay. Rain cover es lo que te cubre. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Do you can drive fast on a driveway? Highway.
Yeah. If it's not rush hour. Rush hour is very slow.
Self.
Safe.
Safe.
Yeah. It's kind of that long A. A, safe.
Safe. Un accidente con un carro. Hit.
Mhm.
Air.
Nice. Very good pronunciation. Perfect.
Residential. Better than.
Good one.
Seatbelt.
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 Oops. Sorry, I wanted to show you. That was another example of those two vowels. So if we look at the word seat, we have EA, but we do not do the A, just that E. Seat. Good. Where are we?
The oven. Traffic circle. Intersection. Pedestrian.
Pedestrians.
Pedestrians.
Yes. Don't forget those S's. Great job, you did it. Good job, Johanna.
¿Cómo está Samantha?
¿Cómo?
¿Cómo está Samantha?
What's up, Savannah?
Savannah.
She is very good. She's excited for spring.
Tenemos que organizarnos para jugar tenis. Ya están jugando tenis. Me dejaron las pelotas. Mi vecina se mudó, pero me dejó las pelotas.
Sí, qué bueno.
Tenemos que organizarnos para jugar.
Sí. Qué pena. El maestro está bien. I hit him in the face, remember?
Sí, él debe estar acostumbrado a eso.
But yes, we should play again soon. That was really fun. Okay. So we are remember we're in the orange, so we're almost finished. And for homework, the student lessons, we're in module number 9 in the community. So now you need to do lessons 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
1, 2, and 3. And I wanted to show you Up in the corner here, do you see this little teacher icon?
No look.
Can you see it?
No look.
Let me see. ¿Puede ver?
Ajá, okay.
Este botón, this button,
Okay.
is
As in heat.
Oh.
Algunas lecciones de pronunciación.
Oh.
Yes. And hay videos que necesita hacer con la boca.
Mm.
You are not saying you are saying eat instead of heat. To say the sound, relax your mouth
Isn't that
Oh.
cool?
and breathe out strongly.
I need this
Yeah.
lecture.
They're usually, it's in the corner, and parece como
Okay.
una maestra.
Okay.
And there are many, so there's, sorry, it's not just one letter. So there's different letters and different sounds.
Mm.
And there's 4 little practices.
Okay.
Anyway, that is just something really nice that Burlington English has. And it's in the corner there.
Yes.
So that is all for today. Great job, my
Thank
friend.
you.
And I will see you on Thursday, okay?
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.